This video won't be a bashing video. It's going to be an educational moment for those who are who are mavericks of Logan Paul, who are following him. Not just that, it's for the viewers of my channel. And it's for the people who are curious about the situation that is going on currently with Logan Paul. I was going to put this in a tea talk, but this really needed my immediate attention because this is one of the most devastating stories I think I've ever stumbled across onto YouTube. I first heard the story from Jacksepticeye, where he posted about it, and I was like, oh, you know, he seems angry at something, and I should probably check out what's going on, because I have Twitter notifications on for all the YouTubers that I watch. And I'm so happy that I have my notifications on for this, because at one point I was very much considering subscribing to Logan Paul, because I was like, oh, you know what, he's a funny YouTuber, yeah, he does some really shitty, stupid things sometimes, but he's, you know, he's an okay YouTuber who does fun things. And I looked more into his videos, I looked more into his persona of who he is, and then afterwards I looked at a review of the video that is currently about to end his freaking career. I was about to say the F word, but I promise you guys I'm going to contain myself and not curse at all. I'm honestly at the point right now where I could cry about it, but I did that last night. I got it out, and it's time to be professional and be a force of strength instead of a force of weakness. So last night Daz Games uploaded a review to the entire situation that was happening with Logan Paul, where Logan went to Japan to the Ogokigahara forest, which is the suicide forest in Mount Fuji, Japan. And he goes out there hopefully thinking that he's going to capture some ghosts. By the way, if you guys want to see the review from Daz Games, you guys can look at it in the description below. I'll provide it there for you. And he goes there and he's thinking, I'm going to catch some ghosts. And then he stumbles across a dead body. I am so incredibly sick to my stomach that someone would put a dead body onto YouTube. The double standards that are currently going on this platform are outstandingly horrible. And the fact that it wasn't YouTube that took down the video, it was Logan Paul himself. Not because he wanted to, but because he got caught and blamed consistently. And then I saw his apology, non-apology go up. And I'm going to read it for you guys, and we're going to take a look at it, because I feel like it's really important that this is, like I said, a teaching moment for everyone, that they know what kind of arrogant POS person they are supporting. So it starts off with, where do I begin? Let's start with this. I'm sorry. No apology is gonna fix what you did, dude. Seriously. This is a first for me. I've never faced criticism like this before, because I've never made a mistake like this before. I'm surrounded by good people and believe I make good decisions. Yeah, imitating other countries and almost getting arrested and showing kids that your flagrant disregard for not only the police, but just authoritarians in general, outstanding and disgusting. But I'm still a human being. I can be wrong. I didn't do it for views. I get views. You unbelievable piece of shit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know I said I wouldn't curse, but oh my god. Oh my, I didn't do it for views. I get views? What kind of arrogance is that? Yeah, you get views. Big freaking whoop. Be humble about it. Don't, oh my god. I did it because I thought I could make a positive ripple on the internet, not cause a monsoon of negativity. Showing someone's dead corpse online is not a ripple of positivity. It's disgusting. Quite frankly, I feel like your mother dropped you on your head when you were a child. The fact that you think it's okay and to laugh about it in the vlog that you were doing is obscene, and you have no soul. That's never the intention. I intended to raise awareness for suicide and suicide prevention, and while I thought if this video saves just one life, it'll be worth it, I was misguided by shock and awe as portrayed in the video. I still am. You weren't misguided by shock and awe or anything, okay? You were laughing, you were having fun, you were making a mockery of it, you were doing everything in your power just to get more views, just to become more relevant. I do this stuff every day. I made a 15-minute TV show every single day for the past 460 plus days. One may understand that it's easy to get caught up in the moment without fully weighing the possible ramifications. Okay, it's basically just doing lip service at this point. I'm often reminded of how big of a reach I truly have, and with great power comes great responsibility. For the first time in my life, I am regretful to say I handled that power incorrectly. It won't happen again. I love everyone. I believe in people. I'm out here. Peace. Logan for life. Okay. Now just putting your own hashtag adds insult to injury. Come on. Oh my god, this guy is so stupid. The fact that he's saying this, he's not sorry for what happened. He's sorry that he got caught. And frankly, it's not a matter of getting caught because, you know, everyone saw the entire vlog. Everyone saw what happened. You know, he's just upset and butthurt that everybody's getting pissed at him and nobody is kissing the ground that he walks on. It's a very disturbing thing to see someone so self-righteous and so not humble for what they have. And you guys see all the things that I do on my channel, and I try to go to the ends of the earth to make sure things are okay with you guys. I'll message you. I've seen people on my channel who I've talked to who are at that borderline of wanting to end it. And I try my damnedest because at the end of the day, from experience, I know that there's really not much you can say to someone who wants to commit suicide. There's not much you can say. I thankfully had people around me to stop me, but not a lot of people do. And unfortunately, that gentleman who killed himself in the suicide forest had no one there to stop him. The thing about life and death, it hangs in the balance of what the person is willing to do with their life and what they find passion for and what they find meaning for. There is a good chance that Logan is very sad in his own life, or else he wouldn't be making a mockery of this. It's not an excuse. By no means is this an excuse for his flagrant disregard of life. But it just shows how numb and deprived of any kind of real emotion he is inside. The thing is, whenever I watched Disgust do his review on this, I was in tears. I was just destroyed over this. The fact that it was even on YouTube for a slight second, because in the YouTube policy, and I can even bring it up for you guys right now because that's how much I want to show you guys what is allowed on YouTube and what is not. So here are some of the things that you cannot by any means upload onto this platform: nudity or sexual content, harmful or dangerous content, hateful content, violent or graphic content. Now, the additional policies, just it's something that it branches off into another subsection that you can research, but it says specifically violent or graphic content. It was graphic content that Logan Paul uploaded onto that vlog. Why he bypassed the system, I will never know. I mean, maybe it's because he has a movie contract and does several short films on YouTube Red and everything like that, and they don't want to lose their little precious superstar. And the thing is that I've said this before in a tweet, and I will say it again: he does not deserve the audience that he does have currently. He does not deserve you guys. He does not deserve the people who he calls his Logang or his Mavericks. He doesn't deserve any of it. He works hard on the things that he think will get him fame. He works hard on the things that he think will be relevant instead of the things that will benefit him and humanity as a whole. And it's funny because I don't have ads on a lot of my videos because YouTube deems them as not advertiser friendly. As you've seen a lot of them. There was one battle that I actually won a couple of weeks ago, and he gets to have all the ads he wants placed on his videos. Even though he says that he demonetized his videos, he still has the big bucks rolling in. So if one video is demonetized on his channel, it really doesn't make a difference. And honestly, you can't fully demonetize your video. Like, I can demonetize all of the other ads on this video, but once you get to a certain part in YouTube, you have to have at least one ad on your video. They made that mandatory. There will be a section underneath where you can choose what ads go on your video, and there's a spot where there is a mandatory ad that has to appear on your video or within the embedded link or something on your video. I'm not entirely sure. So you can never fully disable ads as much as I would like to. Logan Paul did something very bad, very dangerous for the system of YouTube, and very inhuman, and I feel like a lot of the people who watch him and who still defend him after everything that other YouTubers have said about him, after just everything, I feel like they're not really there mentally, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that as in their views are twisted because this I can't even call him a person. This being that has saturated the internet has maliciously convinced everyone that he is somehow the best thing since sliced bread. It's okay. I mean, honestly, my words are my words at the end of the day. I own up to them. I respect my words. I respect other people's words. Actions are a little more consequential, and his actions proved everything. That he is an inhumane piece of dirt. And you know what? Saying that he's a piece of dirt is actually a little bit too good for him. Actually, you guys want to see the scale? See, we have a scale that we can go from over here to show importance. I've said it in other videos for people I really have no respect for, and I will continue to say it. My parents are up here. Life and everything I care about, including YouTube, friends, you know, just everything down over here. My designer shoes, dirt under my shoes, and then there's Logan Paul. I think even that's too good for him. I think like with all the merchandise that he has, he'll need to keep it because he will need to stay warm during the cold times that he is about to embark on. End this video on a positive note because it's only the 2nd of the year. I mean, it's only the 2nd of January. I just want you guys to remember something, and I wrote this in a tweet last night, but I want you guys to take it to heart. Remember to be safe, help those in need, be an ear for the weak, open arms for the lonely, and a strong mind for those who can't seek truth. This is our year, not Logan's year. He's so 2017. Like, this is our year. Okay, 2018 is gonna be our year. And the thing that really irritates me is that the YouTubers who try to make the most positive impact are not as relevant as those who disturb the core structure of humanity. Logan, if you ever see this, I really hope you take a hard look at yourself. I really do. Because in the long run, you have the choice, everybody has the choice, to create a decent and a wonderful place for humans to thrive, and a wonderful place for humans to be, not just on YouTube, but in real life. The fact that you're choosing to completely disregard humanity and not respect not just the dead, but the way you treat other people, it's wrong, it's sad, it's disturbing, and I am very surprised that this is even happening on YouTube. I never thought in my wildest dreams that this would ever happen on YouTube. Like, I thought for a second that this might have been a prank, this might have been something that has been written out, like, you know, Daz beat me to the punch whenever he said that, oh, I thought this would have been, you know, not a skip, but like this might have been an actor or something, and it's not. Someone actually went out to the suicide forest, found a dead body, and filmed it. It's reality. It's an unbelievable reality, but it's reality nonetheless. I'm very shocked, I'm disappointed, I'm heartbroken, but it's not going to stop us, and we're still going to live our life. We're still going to, for those of us who are creators, we're still going to create content. We're still going to move on from this atrocity that's happened, and we're going to try to deal with it the best we can. So moving forward, just be kind to one another. So what's something I always say, be kind to one another, help one another out, be there whenever people feel like they're at their weakest and they can't hold on to life anymore. And it's one thing that we need right now, are good humans on the planet. We don't need scumbags like Logan Paul. We just need people who are willing to put other people before themselves. That's the main gist of this video. Put other people before yourselves. Just be kind to one another. Be safe. And yes, for those of you who are asking me, there will be a skit today. I didn't know that I was going to be making this video until late last night, until everything erupted, because I was really tempted not to because of the of the backfire that I might get. But I thought to myself, this is a way just too important of a topic not to discuss. So one day, whenever I get to go to a convention, and by chance if I ever meet Logan Paul, I'm not going to be afraid to stand up to him. And I know Daz Games said something similar, where he stated that he goes to a lot of conventions, and that, you know, if Logan Paul has a beef with him, that he can just talk to him. I'm going to say the same thing, because I'm not afraid about talking to people. I'm not afraid of confrontation anymore. I will see you guys in the next video, which will be out later today. I hope you guys are doing well, and just don't give this guy any more views than he already has. He doesn't deserve them. He doesn't need them. He just doesn't deserve it. He really doesn't. He doesn't deserve his audience. He doesn't deserve the success that he has if this is what he's going to do. He destroyed his career, and he knew what he was doing the entire time. So he can't play the innocent card on this one. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. I love you.